always within. But this is a major reassurance to me too, just so you know, that if you are having doubts on the stuff that you've been working on, this is saying, listen to that, trust your gut that this is what you're supposed to be doing, because it is unlocking all of that, okay? I love this for you. All right. Hi, Geminis. Welcome to Modern Maven Tarot. I'm Andrea Elizabeth, and whenever this reading shows up on your timeline, this message is for you. Thank you all for joining me today. Quick intuitive message that came out when I was clearing your cards. Got some energy vampire messages. Now, this can be you or somebody else draining your energy, so do take that how it resonates. But I'm getting that this is more other people's energy draining us, yet we don't see our part in allowing this sucking of energy, if you will, by putting ourselves into situations because we like to know the tea. That's like a big part of, Geminis, you see both sides. You want to have these conversations and communicate and get to know people on every level. But there's something here where we need to take a step back when it comes to where we're exerting our energy. And so if you're feeling drained, make sure you unplug. This was actually a really strong message in a monthly reading recently with where you are focusing your thoughts, how you are communicating your story. All of these things are so important. Don't give away your power with how you communicate, okay? Obviously, you're an air sign. So communication is a very powerful tool for you, Geminis. So make sure you use it to your benefit to manifest your best through your words, through your communication, through your voice, even writing, you know what I mean? Like write down your dream life and work towards it every day type of energy. But there's just something I feel just really energetically draining you. So just be mindful of it, tune out the outside world, stay off social media as much as you can when you are feeling that energy drain, and just recharge, okay? Just getting a really strong message to recharge when we are feeling that. So let us see. Yeah, because it's shadow side energy of air and the communication and the power you have with communication. That power goes both ways. How we talk about ourselves or other people or situations, whether it be positive or negative, like we pull ourselves into a certain energy. But that's what's going to unlock all of that, right? The communication, it's being disciplined with how you speak about yourself and how you speak about others. I'm a Gemini moon rising north node. I understand this completely. But there's 10 of coins is ruled by Mercury and Virgo. So it's having the discipline with our thoughts and communication. And that was a big message for, I think it was your March 2024. So take a look at that reading, because it's really important for getting ready with the fiery energy of the Year of the Dragon, Aries season, like all that stuff. So yes, balancing that's part of this Pluto transformation for you, Geminis, is the transformation in how we speak our truth, how we voice our dreams, and the reflection of other people in relation to that, okay? All right, so let's see what we got going on for Geminis. Also, thank you, Geminis, all of the new subscribers. Please don't forget to hit the like button on this video, comment if it resonates in a certain way, and subscribe to Modern Maven Tarot. Yes, that is going to unlock so much, okay, when it comes to what you are looking to manifest. Communication. So important. Yep, new perspective. Okay, this is perfect. Okay, let's see what we got going on here for you. Energy coming in from last week into this week, the Hanging Man. This is really urging for a new perspective on something. It's also important when it comes to this Pluto transformation with that Fool that was shown. rethinking our identity. So like I said, if we're telling a story of the things that have happened to us that are low vibration, even if we think that it's something that is empowering, just speaking that stuff into existence sometimes works against us, because then our shadow feeds off of it and wants to use that to keep you in a certain cycle. So there's something here about releasing expectations with certain areas of your life to welcome in focusing your energy on the areas of your life that you should be focusing on, okay? There's definitely a sense of release. There's definitely a sense of your rising sign, and you got this, let's see, I don't recall when you got this message, but really strongly about making sure both twins are seen, right? Like you tend to have one side of you that you're comfortable showing to everybody, but the other side, you're still like, you dip your toes in the water, if you will. But I'm getting that this could honestly work both ways. So we're going to see what the clarifiers are, because the next two cards are telling me we are either getting frustrated and impatient and detaching, or this is going to propel us somewhere. So let's see what we got going on here. So this week's energy is 7 of Coins. So this is either taking pride in our work, knowing that our rewards are coming, or it's the impatience of, I've put in all of this time, why isn't this working? And with this being a card of like suspension, of feeling like we're not making progress sometimes, that could be fueling this. And of course, next week with the 4 of Cups. So really make sure that if you are feeling dissatisfied with some area of your life, that instead of projecting out, you go within, all right? We have to go within every time that happens. Don't give your energy and influence to outside forces as a means to figure it out. Go within, okay? And then make sure you're communicating all of that from a place of power. All right, next week's energy, 4 of Cups. So again, this can go two ways. This can really be an idea of like, I want this, it's not here yet. I want this, it's not here yet. And so you get disconnected and you move on to the next thing. That's a common Gemini shadow trait, is the boredom, because you want everything so quick, and your air wants things quick, instantaneous. You know what I mean? And so then like, well, this isn't working, so I'm going to move on to the next, instead of staying grounded and having the patience of knowing you don't want to pick the tomato before the tomato is ready. Okay, that was a bad example because green tomatoes are really good. You don't want to pick the apple before it's ripe. Okay, so let's get the clarifiers. I'm really excited to say it, but like, even though this is ruled by Moon and Cancer, there's really strong Earth energy. So a reminder, you have to stay grounded and focus on what you're already got in front of you. Don't let that shadow energy of impatience really deter you from the path that you're on, all right? You just have to keep plugging away. So let's clarify. Well, that was easy. Wow, okay. Yeah. So your clarifiers for the Hanging Man. So this is really like a big life lesson too, okay? And a lot of this has to do with outside influence. Like Major Arcana is collective influence, collective situations and relationships. But like, this is telling me that this is very pivotal in this new era you're entering, the age of Aquarius, if you will, that when this happens, instead of giving your energy outward, you go within. All of those answers are within. If you haven't done that shadow work journal, please check out my link tree in my YouTube bio. It is life-changing, and it's less than $20. And it takes less than 5 minutes for each entry, okay? And every time you do an entry, it just feels like a burden being lifted off of your back. And focusing on gratitude. I know that's hard when we think that we don't have something we want, but you have so much to be appreciative of, okay? This is ruled by Jupiter in Pisces. There is luck and expansion with that generous, caring energy, all right? That nurturing energy. Nurture what's already in front of you, all right? Again, I'm speaking to myself too, because it's like, it's so easy to get impatient when it feels like something's not working. But it's like pulling that boulder up that hill, you know what I mean? And you're going to get up there. You're building your resilience, you're building your strengths, you're building your talents, whatever it is. Or if you're looking for a relationship, it's like, you know, Goldilocks, like put yourself out there. Just because like the first one isn't the right one doesn't mean that the next one isn't. Maybe you have to learn a lesson first of like, oh, I thought I wanted that, but clearly, you know, my inner guide is telling me that's actually not right for me. So always within. But this is a major reassurance to me too, just so you know, that if you are having doubts on the stuff that you've been working on, this is saying, listen to that, you know, trust your gut that you know this is what you're supposed to be doing, because it is unlocking all of that, okay? I love this for you. All right, let us clarify the Seven of Coins. Why is the Seven of Coins here? You know, the High Priestess too has been showing up for a lot of people lately. So that's also something interesting. All right, King of Cups. Okay, this is fascinating. Now, this can be you or somebody in your life. Take it out, resonates. This can also be a father figure coming to you in your dreams. So please pay attention to your dreams. And know that like you are in control of your dreams coming true. Nobody else is going to fill your cup up before you fill your own. Like make sure that like, and not saying that you don't need other people, but it's just saying like, the satisfaction has to come from within, okay? It can't be coming from the 3D tangible things, but from the vibration of doing what you're doing, if that makes sense to you, okay? But your dreams too. With having Neptune, which is related to your dream world, and the High Priestess, which is the moon, which is also your subconscious, please pay attention to those dreams, because I think that there's something here, a message, and it could be a message from somebody who has passed, but there's some message here that's trying to get your attention to whatever this energy drain is, okay? So please pay attention to your dreams and make sure you take time for self-care. That's so important. All right, now, and also too, it's this idea of like this, the coins, the material, all that stuff, comes from mastering your emotions, mastering your communication, mastering your thoughts, right? Mastering your vibration, okay? Redirect. When you're feeling frustrated, redirect, all right? It's just like with childhood development, like make sure you redirect. No, wow. Yeah, so clearly the tarot is very strongly telling you it's working. Somebody else just, oh, Taurus just got that message. It's working. The biggest key, faith, and not just having faith that things are going to work out, but doing as you say. If you are saying that you are aligned with a certain way of thinking, your actions have to follow that, all right? And your actions, your thoughts have to also follow your actions. So if you're putting this work out there, but your thoughts are telling you differently, then you're not aligned. So getting out in nature, absolutely necessary, but this is a card of fertility, and I'm not necessarily getting like fertility and then like means of like getting pregnant, but like that's what traditionally this card means. I'm getting that whatever it is that you've been growing, this is the confirmation that it's growing. You just have to nurture it. You have to love whatever it is you're putting your energy into. If you don't love it, if you're feeling angsty or impatient or hostile, that's not the energy that it needs, okay? Amazing. Love this, love this, love this. And you have a wonderful balance. Well, that's actually kind of fascinating. So you have a wonderful balance of water and fire and earth, but you don't have any of your air energy. Very interesting. All right, don't give your power away, okay? Let's see what empowering question is gonna help. Geminis, you got 2, and I think that that is, ooh, I like this, that is green. What is the worst that could happen if I let go of things that no longer serve me? And again, I think this is that, the way that we use our power of communication, okay? That negative, and it's not saying you can't have these moments of, being critical or being a critical thinker. You see both sides of the coin. It's just how much energy do you focus into when you see the other side and it doesn't align with what you want type of thing. Is there something I should Oh, wow. Is there something I should let go of to be able to move forward? So both of these are letting go. That's kind of powerful that you're getting something, again, huge. So whatever's coming in from last week and from the past in regards to letting go of, rethinking your identity, it's pretty big here, Gemini. So I hope that this is resonating with you, and I hope that you claim it, and claim it by doing the shadow work, really being mindful of your communication, again, not just with others, but your thoughts, those impulse thoughts. Remember, like, to remind yourself, that's coming from my shadow. I'm triggered because of this, and then it gives it less power, okay? Your shadow is just a part of who you are. You love yourself whole, okay? All right, so let's get an archetype card, and then we'll close this out. These archetype cards can be you or somebody else in your life, so always take it how it resonates. But let's see what archetypal energy is affecting Geminis. All right. Ooh, Avenger. Let's see what this is all about. The light attributes: desire to balance the scales of justice, righteousness on behalf of society or oneself. Shadow attribute: resorting to violence in the name of a cause. So here's where I think there's some conviction, and this can, again, be related to our wounded child, inner child, but it is related to our shadow. Something of feeling it wasn't right for me, and so this shadow urge is coming to speak or do something that isn't actually aligned with where you're at now. It's aligned with where you were before. So please take that how it resonates. But there's just like this, just a strong shedding, letting go. And that's that tug, I think, that's coming in. It's aligned with somewhere you've been, but not where you are now. And then that, no matter what, but just speaking that is unearthing it, and then the shadow grows more, and then the triggers are more powerful. So I think that is the key to the release. So I really hope you enjoyed this reading, Geminis. Again, if you did, please do like the video, comment if it resonates in a certain way, and please subscribe to Modern Maven Tarot. And as always, shine your inner light, Geminis. You've got this.